我们有谁知道杀人怎么杀？我们只有在舞台上杀过人。
等你亲眼见到一个汉奸，一个充满国家和同胞尊严的人，你就会知道杀人一点也不难。我们只怕杀得不够多，不够快。
Let's just talk a bit about Ang Lee's Lust Caution, which very much put you on the international stage. You said the last time that you were on Talk Asia that you didn't really rate yourself as an actor. It must have been pretty strange then when you got the phone call saying that you were, the main part in this.
Yeah, it was a phone call to go audition. So I'm pretty low-key when it comes to those things because I auditioned for him before. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I didn't get the part. So this time I was like, okay, Ang wants me to audition again. I didn't have my hopes up, and it was actually in the same hotel, in the same room as the audition for Crouching Tiger. So I was like, I'm not nervous. But the audition went really well. And then I had a call back, and then another call back. It was like a long audition process. And so eventually I got the role, and I'm so happy I did.
What sort of a director was Ang Lee where you were concerned?
He's very intense. And I think Ang, there's a lot of belief for him in the drama, in the role, in every shot. I think there's this just reality, a sense of reality. You don't see unconvincing performances in Ang Lee movies, and I think that's a testament to him as a director. And when people ask me what was it like to act, I realized that for a lot of it I didn't feel like I was acting because he just made it so real. And he really has a talent for that.
You performed at the closing ceremony for the Olympics in Beijing, having run with the torch as well. What was the experience like?
That was colossal. It's like I walked into the bird's nest, and there were like 90,000 people in the seats, and then there were like 90,000 performers as well on the floor. So the whole thing, it looked like an alien takeover, basically. I mean, from my perspective, I walked into the thing and it was like, oh my God, we're being invaded. It was pretty exciting.
When you're writing your own music, how do you come up with it? Is it one of those things that you sort of wake up in the middle of the night and start furiously scribbling?
That happens a lot, yeah. A lot of my songs I dream up of, yeah. It's
and are they still as good when it's the cold light of day?
Not always. The harsh light of day.
Yes.
No, but a lot of times they are. Like, some of my most inspired compositions, I think, were written like that. Just like I wake up and I just heard it in a dream, like lyrics, melody, arrangement, everything was just there. So you just get up and you feel like, thank you, God, for giving me this gift last night. Yeah.
What does your family think now about the success that you've made of something that isn't medicine, but that you'd always been so focused on?
I think they're happy for me, and they're very supportive because I'm never home and I never get to see them. So I think being a musician necessarily means that you're a gypsy. I mean, your home's a suitcase, basically. There are times when I just become a hermit for a long time too, like for the past, when I'm working on my album, because I arrange and play all the instruments, and I record it myself in my own little studio, so I don't get out much at all. I'm kind of like a mad scientist.
When I look at you, everybody has to go, Mambo! No, you can't go, Mumbo. Because that sounds like mumble.
this week on Talk Asian.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Don't blame me.
Right back at you.
Backdrop. Power backdrop. Beautiful.
什么的全力我的，想看下来，世界是舞台哟。